Hello again in this installment of Spiritual Wisdom, and great to all 60 of you who follow me here and of this little community here on YouTube. And if you're new here, my name's Nicholas, and on my channel I talk about witchcraft, Wicca, paganism, self-love and all matter of philosophical and spiritual topics. Today I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on the devil. Now, the devil is a character found in Christian, Jewish and Islamic texts. So the devil is a character found in the Abrahamic traditions. To me, the devil does not exist as an actual entity or being, but the devil does exist in the sense of an egophore. And the devil to me is a being that exists as an egophore. So an egophore is a being that people create through their thoughts and energy. So a lot of people believe in the devil. So they think the devil exists, they believe in the devil, and they've got massed fear of the devil. So that belief, that collective belief in the devil, that thought, that mass belief, that fear, makes that being exist. So the devil exists as an egophore. Originally though, in a lot of texts, the devil would be a fallen angel, an angel who disobeyed God, and as such was, kicked out of heaven. In the Christian and Jewish texts, and Islamic texts, the devil was a fallen angel. And a lot of texts, the devil would be a character who was maybe an attractive man but had no wings, or like a creature. Before we get the image of the devil with horns, the devil having horns, that came much later on, but the devil is mainly portrayed as like a man figure, but very unattractive, maybe an attractive or very unattractive man, or like a creature type of thing. But as a lot of pagan gods had a horned god, so the ancient Greeks had the horned god, which was Pan, and then the ancient Celtics had a horned god, which was Cernunnos. Now Pan, the Greek god, was a god of nature, god of hunting and of wild things. And Celtic mythology, Cernunnos was a god of the wild, of hunting and of wild things. So these gods are not the devil, they're their own beings from Greek and Celtic mythology. But as the pagan cultures believed in a horned god and believed in many gods, the Christians could not get rid of the horned god. So what they'd done is they adapted the horned god and transformed the horned god into what we now know as the devil. And this is how the devil sort of got horns, because that was the Christian attempt to turn the horned god, which was his own thing. And the horned god, every culture has a version. Like in a lot of ancient cultures, most cultures around the world, to Roman, Greek, Celtic and a lot of other cultures in the world, but not all, but most cultures have a vision or an image of a horned god, and that god is of nature and of the wild and of wild things. But as Christians could not get rid of the horned god, they transformed the horned god into what we now know as the devil. Now to me, as a pagan, as a spiritual person, I don't believe in the devil, but the devil exists as an egophore. And an egophore is a being what people create out of mass belief and fear. So, for example, one example of an egophore is Santa Claus. So most children collectively believe in Santa Claus, and then parents say to children that Santa Claus exists. So the fact that children believe in Santa Claus, the fact that people talk about Santa Claus as a being that exists, that because of that thought, that mass belief, that makes that character exist as an energy, as a being. So the devil is very much the same, but it's a dark energy, a dark egophore. So it's a being that people have created. It's not a being whatever existed. It's not an aspect of the divine. It's not an aspect of the universe. It's just a dark being what people have created through the mass belief and the mass fear. So that, because our thoughts create things, so our thoughts are energy. So if people believe in something as a collective, if people believe in something and then they're afraid of something, that makes a certain being or spirit exists. So the devil exists as an egophore, not as an actual entity or being, but it's a being what people have created. So in other words, the devil sort of exists. If you believe in the devil and if that mass fear of the devil, then that being will exist, and the devil exists as an egophore, but not as an actual entity or spirit or being. However, as always, sharing my knowledge with you, my wisdom, I respect those who follow the Christian path and do believe that the devil is an actual entity or being. But for me, the devil is not an actual entity or being. The devil only exists as an egophore, a being that people have created through mass belief and fear. That's how egophores are created. If a lot of people believe in something, so if there's a fictional character that people all believed in, a lot of people believe in a fictional character, and then they're afraid or they honour that, they've got excitement and they validate that fictional character, then that fictional character will exist as an egophore. And egophores are beings that people create out of mass belief and sometimes excitement or mass fear. But that is, the devil exists as that, as an egophore. However, until next time, sharing my wisdom with you, giving you the sage. Until next time, stay safe, stay wise, stay magical and witchy. Blessed be.